Another important topic, binding energy per nucleon. Binding energy per nucleon. To compare stability, to compare stability, to compare stability of different nuclei, stability of different nuclei, we different nuclei, we use binding energy, we use binding energy per nucleon, per nucleon. This is given as, this is given as, this is given as, so binding energy denoted by letter Be, energy per nucleon denoted by letter Be suffix n, that should be is equal to binding energy on of binding energy of on elements element by mass number we called binding energy per nuclei. So here the binding energy per mass number we called binding energy per nuclei. If delta m is the mass defect, if delta m is mass defect for formation of an element, for formation of element, formation of an element x. So binding energy per nucleon is equal to binding energy per mass number. So that mass binding energy of this value should be is equal to delta m into c square by a. Delta m into c square by a. This one here, this reaction, this equation here, this energy required to remove one nucleon from the nucleus. So this energy, this binding energy per nuclear energy, this energy required to remove one nucleon from the nucleus, one nucleon, not n, a nucleon from the nucleus. From the nucleus. So this is called binding energy per nucleon. Another most important topic, binding energy per nucleon as a stability criteria. So if we consider Z nuclei of iron Fe 56 and bismuth and 209, then binding energy of this nuclei, then binding energy of these nuclei, binding energy of this nuclei, here the F56 and bismuth 209, bismuth 209. So these two elements we are going to find binding energy. Or so binding energy for this nucleon Fe iron, that should be is equal to, here the 442 442 492.8 mega electron volt, and similarly, and binding energy of this bismuth is equal to, here the 1640 mega electron volt. So here the binding energy per nucleon, binding energy per nucleon, so here the binding energy per nucleon should be is equal to, here the binding energy, this iron atom divided by what mass number, so 492.82 mega electron volt divided by mass number 56, this value approximately 8.8 mega electron volt. Similarly, binding energy of bismuth per nuclear bismuth, here the 1640 mega electron volt divided by 209, this value approximately 7.84 mega electron volt. So here the removal of one nucleon from iron, here the removal of one nucleon iron nucleus from iron nucleus required more energy, because this energy is a more energy than bismuth, then bismuth energy 7.84, so and iron 8.8, that's why more energy than bismuth. So iron is more stable nuclei, so iron is more stable nuclei compared to bismuth. Here graph between binding energy per nuclei and versus mass number. So here in this x-axis I am going to take a mass number A, and in y-axis I am going to take here the binding energy per nucleon, binding energy per nucleon, binding energy per nucleon in terms of mega electron volts per nucleons, in terms of mega electron volt per nucleons mega electron volt per this binding energy in terms of mega electron volt per nucleons. So here this one started to here, so up to here and started here. This graph, this is a periodic elements. I'm going to take all periodic table elements, periodic elements. So now this is the graph like this. So here this is a graph. This one is a up to here 50. So element 50 like this. This is a here the 50 element atom. So here so here up to here 100 up to here, so 150 up to here 200 250 like this. So here this is the maximum number, nothing but here the iron. So this is the maximum number of this energy. This is a 56. This number is a 50, element number is 56. Here the binding energy, this maximum binding energy 8.8 mega electron volt. Already we discussed in previous one. Here the iron, this is iron 56. Here the 8.8 mega electron volt, 8.8 mega electron volt. So here here and so near to the 7 point average of this total, this graph average of this binding energy per nucleon. So here the average of this one 7.7 mega electron volt. Here so helium atom, this is the helium atom, this one is the helium, and this one is the 4 helium 4 carbon, helium 2 to 4, this one is the carbon. So here the carbon, after that this is the oxygen, after that this one is the oxygen, so and so remaining all are elements, like this graph versus binding energy per nucleon versus mass number. Here carbon nothing but 12, oxygen nothing but 6. So if you want, you may write down 12. This one is oxygen. So oxygen nothing but so high helium. So here the carbon 6, oxygen here I think so 16. Another important one, packing fraction. So this packing fraction has been a useful parameter in the study of nuclear stability and isotopic masses, even though it does not have a precise physical meaning. Packing fraction denoted by letter F, that F should be is equal to, here the denoted by letter small f, that should be is equal to atomic mass of nucleus, atomic mass of nucleus minus atomic number or mass number divided by mass number, mass number. So it means the fraction f is equal to m into z a minus a divided by a, minus a divided by a. M and nothing but mass of the nucleus. So here the m z a nothing but mass of nucleus, mass of nucleus. This is the in units, in units here the one atomic mass unit, one atomic mass unit. So over another statement, fraction factor delta m divided by a, mass defect by mass number, mass number, mass defect by mass number, mass defect, mass defect by mass number, also called packing fraction, that should be equal to binding energy per mass number should be is equal to mass defect divided by a into 931.5 mega electron volt. It means this value we call fraction, that should be equal fraction into 931 mega electron volt. So very important one here, this packing factor, packing fraction, so may be positive, may be 0, may be negative also there, maybe these values may be negative also there. So here this mass atomic number, so A2, here the 20, in between A to 20, it means one element to the 20. Here this packing factor, that implies packing factor is here the positive. So in between 20 to 180, this packing factor is negative. So more than 180, or here you may write here the less than. So here you may write this atomic mass number is more than 180. That implies packing factor is positive,